The one that we petition not be involved into any act of violence, I would say. Just like we hear from the chairman, because instead of team them for go observe the process. So it is like either somebody not be actually they meet to the requirement, like either they not send a returning officer na a particular side to side membership don't assemble for let them vote, and so who say a returning officer not go, then at the end of the day then go prepare a list, say these are the winning candidates. You can always come with petition because they left other people in disadvantage in the process. So also you get some some other areas then Musai either a buyer's approach disadvantage other members then we able for make them decide for say no, we don't feel satisfied with how this process here go, therefore with the petition. So now some of them causes and they will lead to some of the cases of petition cases and we go forward. And some areas and they yes like you mentioned for Tom Colili, of course there was an arson case. We arrested them Born House Day. Also the situation be a little tense. We been get for make some constituencies and they will then be able for put on hold and postpone the elections. But later the party being also say anybody will actually engage in any conduct way disturb public peace, then they know to for we for handle now the police for able for handle such conduct. So now some of the areas and they of course we get some issues also again of disagreements now Lower Bambara and also places like Gurama Mende na Kenema district.
But what about the incidents we happen at Kenema City, this BNTM, who said we see them barricade the party office and stone? That related to the lower level election at all?
Not at all, because we don't do lower level done, and then we await the outcome for go for the next stage where me see that kind of thing happen on social media. So, but even that self, then the resident minister and other stakeholders in Kenema also they try for look into that, for see how them go for reconcile the two disagreeing parties, when are the mayor of Kenema City and also the district chairman of the party in Kenema district, when Mr. Kuruma.
Alright, so una as party, una surprised with the kind of action there are from party member them in relation to this election?
Well, every gathering or every grouping where you get, you always get for expect say people and they normally we go get their own. A political party is a melting point. You get every facet of people, but what we believe say we get a rules and regulations where they guide the conduct of every membership of a party, and so you conduct for day in line with within the rules and regulations of the party say. So anybody who in conduct not conform with within established you as an institution, then it's always a point to side and can also set a disciplinary tribunal for looking to certain conduct way in order in line with within established with party or within guide you membership. So if a conduct of this nature don't come up, first of all, like we some stakeholders, one when are the resident minister they look into the issue. If now one way we go for resolve, then we'll find way for resolve them. If now one way, of course, it's very obvious that it bring the name of the party in dispute and such that the party feels it but proper for me to take a disciplinary actions against the individuals that were involved, we go take them. Because sometimes you get people that really support you where you don't get any direct control over their conduct can involve in so certain behavior way you know reflect of you yourself. But again it depends on the step where you take for able for correct what you do. Can now make way the party will look at you say, well, whether now you support their conduct or you're not aware, but because now you then support, you take responsibility of what you do. All and then go look into them and then see how best we will for reconcile. Because for now waiting we really focus on now how for keep we party together other than keep we party in cracks. So the best method way for resolve people now that we pursue. We not pursue any approach we get for keep the party apart.
Right. Allegations around recently concerning elections we happen wherein names them come up and we see the president don't pull people out of them position. One get for do with the deputy minister of internal affairs from Kenema. We see Sebum and also we see Mohamed Oman Bangura wherein the president don't pull them people there na them position. This gets anything for do with this election?
No, I don't think the president in mind for determining what he make a pull in office, but now the president in prerogative for hire and fire when necessary. The only thing I know, where you hold certain positions, certain expectations, certain behavior or certain standards is expected of you, and so you go for really watch the things the way you want to get yourself involved with, what you want to associate with, how you for carry yourself. But largely what I want for say now the president in prerogative for hire and fire when necessary. So I don't want for the president will come up and of course the constitution will say when the president fire somebody from office or replace somebody for can't explain why he do that. Because at the time when they hire the person also can't explain, say this is the reason why I'm hiring this
Lema, you say party members they agreed and you talk about petitions them. What are some of the things them we them member are aggrieved about, we them petition about? What exactly happen at this election we they no want?
Me now look into the specific cases, but we hear from the chairman we in take time for look into every cases we then send forward to them. It don't outline that clearly on a case. Well, it look at on case by case basis. Some lack merit, some get justifications, and about 14 constituencies we come up with issues before PPRC, and so then the body we supposed for regulatory for CCA we practices then conform with democratic best practice. So waiting me think I think say now approaches then we not conform with waiting justify for democratic best practice.
What will I use for votes inside this election, or what members then they use for votes? Is it the party card or ID card?
A party card. But now if we go to section level, this is not the area we'll say will be allow the collective membership of the party for queue behind the candidate way, because that's at the mass level that one day behind the candidate way.
Now do this election.
Now they come. This was what we did before we come na power. Now we find out say we be to get a lot of things that we not go on well, because at the end of the day people and they come with people and we know to members of the party we don't know you not even sabi them say then they actively participate with the party. So for prevent that, for let we able forget people and when a real SLPP member we sabi them by face, we sabi them by their actions, we sabi them by their performance, by their participation. For let people forget that done, we've been say party card. But again, how much party card the party will able for produce, for able for meet the collective membership at that level, being required now for we also arrive at a decision which was somehow discretionary based on how they see them. So the party also be suggest say there are party authorities at that level higher than if for instance we go for sectional level the constituency authorities could be able for provide a supervisory role for make sure say the one day where they can vote once they sabi them say then don't they participate, then they take part in the processes of the party or in activities of the party, then they participate, but they're not able to get party card, but they're able to produce an ID card or any form of identity, then go allow them for take part in the process. Right. So now that kind of way we're able to conduct the process at that level, because moving from that level now coming to the constituency level now we don't expect say people them where they vote now don't become delegate for let them for vote for the next level, and so then get party card we able for make for qualify them as a delegate for able for vote. So from that level they now much problem now they now that mass level they now they the management problem this small.
All right, continue for the week inside the program. Lai Lawrence Lema, National Publicity Secretary for the SLPP party. I'll come over to you now, Quiver.